Hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Deanna, also known as the Real Brick House Body on Instagram.
And I'm Donna D on Instagram.
And my name is Dina Feliz, Dina's_closet on Instagram.
And we are the Triple D's.
Hey.
Now, if you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome, like we said at the beginning. Now, today we are going to address the George Floyd. I'm discombobulated because you know what, it's been rough.
Yes,
it's been rough. It's been rough. The police brutality and George Floyd. Have y'all seen it? I'm sure everyone's seen the video. I've seen another angle of the video actually, and it even made me more upset than the viral video.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing him out there begging for life, begging for his mother, begging to breathe. It was just too much, you know. And God be with him and his family, and you know, he's being put away or sent home in a wonderful way. And it's just unfortunate. I don't even know where to begin. I'm exhausted actually, and I'm certainly glad that we're finally getting some progress.
Exactly.
Right. I saw the video. I actually, to tell you the honest truth, I wasn't even going to watch it, but I decided to look at it, and I was watching it in my car, and the emotion that came over me was I had to record a video for Instagram because I got so emotional about it because I'm so sick and tired of this narrative. I think all of us as the Black race, we are sick of this narrative. To hear this man beg for his life, and the worst part about it, when he called out for his mother,
mm-hmm.
that just broke my heart, and the tears, I couldn't even hold back my tears.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just so broken over that, because it's such a, we literally watched the murder happen in front of our eyes. This man was dead before the ambulance got there. He was gone. He stopped moving. And the man, and that bitch of a cop, excuse my language, but even though he wasn't even moving, he still had his knee.
To the very end, until that paramedic got there. And did you see the way they pulled him up on that, or yanked him on that gurney? It was disgusting. Go ahead, Donna, because you haven't said your piece. But
go ahead.
Wow. It was horrible. I cried. I cried when I watched it. I could not believe it, because I didn't see it in the beginning. People had been I didn't see it. When I saw it, I was just like, wow. And I got the video where it first happened, when he was like by a car or something, and people got out the car, and then you see the two police officers going up to him and then handcuffing him, and he never resists, ever. Mm-hmm. You know, just like so sad. And you know, just the other day, I just saw a video of him, someone posted, of him just so positive. Did you guys see that video? He was like in a room just talking, you know, love one another, and you know, just a bunch of positive, you know, energy. You know, he was a good person. He was loved by so many people. You know, a great father. You know, and it just hurts, because that's, you know, that's our brother. You know, that's like our brother.
You know, it could have been any one of our family members. That could have been my uncle, my male cousins,
absolutely.
Father. It could have been one of us. Ourselves. It could have been anyone. I could just imagine someone. You know, I love all my brothers and sisters, but someone in my family, that affects you, that hits different, right? That is an extra punch to that. So I just imagine like seeing my uncle's face there or seeing my cousin's face there. Oh my God, the anger I felt, and I don't even know him personally. And just to think if this was personal to me, I would know like what to do. My anger would be to another planet. Seeing this
Right.
happen.
Yes. Yes.
To witness his last breaths is indescribable. To see that officer, well, that we can't even call him that because, whoo, finally, you know.
Officer, he was a monster.
Exactly. So because, you know, true officers that are here to serve the people do not resort to such extensive violence. And he knew he couldn't breathe. He told him he couldn't breathe. You can feel he can't breathe. You're leaning on him, you know, and to just be so nonchalant, not give a dang that the cameras are recording you. You're out in broad daylight. He didn't care. You know why? Because he felt like he would get away with it like they always do.
Exactly.
And go ahead. It's just too much. You know, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And unfortunately, we had to lose another soldier, you know, but I do believe that we are finally making some strides with the protesting, the looting, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I understand. We got some attention, you know, but looting in your own backyard sort of thing kind of threw me for a loop. I felt like should go across town, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do it right. I personally wouldn't go on that route, but I'm just saying I understand the anger and the frustration, the hurt, the pain, and you know, it is what it is. You know, no justice, no peace.
And you know, our so-called head of state is very angry because they painted the Black Lives Matter in front of
Yes.
And I was like, yes. Make him look at that.
Yes. It was a beautiful gesture. I was like, okay, I see y'all.
I am proud of everybody for coming together because we're actually hurt. Because let's just say we've been peaceful for a long time. We kneel, nothing happens. We hashtag, nothing happens. We throw up our fists, nothing happens. So to get attention, we gotta do mess that makes us get attention. Whether that is looting, like you said, Deanna, I agree with you on that part. Don't loot in your backyard. But you think I give a damn about Target?
Yeah. Right. Not right now.
Not right now. Like I don't care. And it makes me mad when I hear people like, why are they burning up Target? You upset because of business? They have insurance. I promise you, Target has insurance.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
It will be back up next week.
Yes, but you mad
Speaking
at
of that, Chicana.
You mad at people stealing out of CVS? You mad at that? Are you mad about this man losing his life in front of you?
Did you hear about Chicana crime basically over Gucci and them burning down Gucci or looting Gucci or, you know,
Really?
I think, yeah, she did, and I'm very upset. And I just think that we need to focus on what's the issue, and the issue is all of our necks as a people, as people of color, have had knees on our necks and our backs all these years. And because they try to hold us back and hold us down and try to keep us second class or beneath them, there is no superior human being. We're all human. So, you know, pigmentation does not dictate you, or less lack thereof pigmentation does not classify you as being better than. We're all human beings. We all bleed the same. So it's a beautiful thing to see the world come together. And that makes you cry all over again, because when have we had this where the whole world is like, enough is enough? for the most part, the whole world. We still have some ignoramuses out there, you know, and that it is what it is. But
I'm sorry, Deanna, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
What do you feel about people taking their children to protest? Because I saw something very disturbing the other day.
I wouldn't want to. I understand trying to show them the reality of the world in which we live. This because they're growing up in this world and these terrible things that we have to deal with. So you want to prepare your children, right? And you want them to deal with realistic things. And here it is, full in the flesh. So I get it, but I would be a little worried and disturbed to have my children out there. So I don't even want to go out there right now because you got coronavirus. I don't know how I feel about that, but I know we have to protest. I know we have to do what we have to do. I'm doing my best on social media platforms. So to answer that, no, I probably wouldn't take my kids out there.
No, I agree. Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw something very disturbing. Some officers are so damn ignorant. I saw them pepper spray an 8-year-old child.
Really?
In their eyes. That baby was crying,
Aww.
just screaming and crying. People trying to pour milk on that child's face. And I'm like, what the rats is an 8-year-old child?
Yeah. Maybe an older child, but definitely not 8. And if there wasn't a pandemic at large at this present time, then yeah, sure, to show my child, you know, my young adult who's 16, especially I have sons. So, you know, it's scary out here. We shouldn't have to be scared to be pulled over, you know?
Yes. And you know what? I wanted to say this. All police are not bad police. It takes this. And they look, you know, I have one baby. I will have one baby girl, and she's in law enforcement. And she is never nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something, and I'm stressed out because she's out there every day working 16 hours. You know, anything can happen. You know? But I have to leave it in, you know, God's hands. You know, that's my only baby.
Right.
You know, they want to, you know, all police, I'm going to say it again, are not like that.
They're not, but the ones that are not need to stand up and show out right now because they're quick. You're quick to hear that. All police are not all the same. We're not all bad. Okay, you're so fast and quick to say that. Where are you, the good ones, saying this ain't right? We're marching with you. We're out here and we got you. We see this is not right and we are not. This does not represent us, you know?
And you know what? That's good you said that because we have been seeing police officers on platforms, you know, like, you know, knighting, like, you know, come here, you know, like, it's not
and marching out there. And so that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yes, we need more of that, you know?
Well, a lot of them are so scared to go against the grain. They don't want to lose their position because let's face it, when you're in law enforcement, because I know a few people that were in law enforcement, and behind the scenes there's a lot of racist stuff that go on behind the scenes.
There is.
So everybody wants to hold on to their position instead of doing what's right to do, and I think that's most of the time that's why they're not even, some of them are not even saying anything, especially the ones of this and not this. You know what I'm saying?
And go ahead, girl, because Guy have something to say on that. I saw a few videos that's very disturbing. And you
see?
Just that. Officers of color attacking people of color for no reason. You know, they had, I don't know what state it was in, but it was a college couple. They were in a car. It was a guy and a girl, and the guy got tased. The woman was pulled and dragged out of the car, and come to find out, I thought it was white officers. I'm like, here they go again. It's black officers. They've been arrested. You know, Mississippi. I don't want to throw any states out there because I'm not sure. South, okay? And it's just like, why? Why would you do that? You know? And one of those officers in this recent case right here, George Floyd, he was actually new, I heard. So he was like a few days on the job. So he probably didn't even realize or know how to respond, because here he is under his superiors and he's being shown the ropes.
He was a rookie.
He doesn't know what the hell going on right now.
I
But
think this needs to be a learning lessons for new cops, rookies, as you call them, because not to be intimidated by your superiors. When you see something wrong, call your sergeant.
period. If you see something wrong, what would have been wrong with one of those officers saying, "Oh, okay, man, I got it"? I mean, he's down, his face down, he's handcuffed.
Let him up.
He's not moving.
Right. Let him
Yeah,
up.
at that point, he was not a threat at all.
He's not a threat. So, okay, man, they couldn't, because it's so important to stick together and to have that bond and to show the public that they are one and they're, that no one wanted to step up. Or you feel the same way he does. One of the two. Either way, you're guilty, just as guilty, because you did nothing. That Asian cop that stood there as bodyguard.
Oh, he really made me mad. It was him.
You know what?
He really made me mad.
And he's married to the idiot that So it's just like, come on.
He did not once. When you go back and watch that video, he did not once look back or man stop, nothing. He was just
that's why they're all responsible. Did you see their mugshots? I saw their mugshots.
Yes, very satisfying.
Yes, it was
very satisfying. When
I was
arrested all of them.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. So I was so happy to see them mugshots. But let's talk about something right quick. Let's talk about the first medical examiner.
Right. Who tried to say that he suffered from a heart attack or something like that, correct? High blood pressure. Yeah, high blood.
That all of us, high blood pressure. He died from hypertension. That means all of us should be dead right now.
Right. I thought it was a heart attack. Nevertheless, it was some BS, because that's not it. We all witnessed it with our own eyes. He was alive 1 minute, the next minute he was not. Okay.
I think they need to take that medical examiner, because it's no telling how many other cases there was because of police violence that the medical examiner has lied to protect him. So I feel like they need to take that medical examiner's license and they need to be prosecuted as well. And thank God that the Floyd's family had the smarts to get their own medical investigation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so he was healthy. He was healthy. They did find that he had COVID.
I was going to say that. Isn't that something?
Yeah, he had COVID, but it probably wasn't showing, it was underlying or whatever. But certainly probably wouldn't have killed him like this officer, this so-called officer did.
And if he was supposed to go, if it was his time, let it be COVID or whatever else taking him out. Not you disrespectful officers. I keep calling that. It's because, laws need to be changed. At the end of the day, they represent the police department. They represent the people. They're wearing a uniform, a badge of honor.
Right.
That should be taken with pride. You don't take that and abuse what you have, your power to destroy any human being for any reason. You're out there to do a job, and that is to protect and to serve, And so we definitely need to vote, get laws changed, legislations changed, so that we can get the right officers in there, weed out all the bad ones, so that we can feel safe, because I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe.
And for one,
and I'm scared.
They need to make an example of these officers.
It is.
Let's not forget, George Floyd, he was saying how he was screaming out that he could not breathe. You guys remember Eric Gardner?
Yes.
Same situation. He was saying, I can't breathe.
I've seen
it.
And
the same situation.
I've seen it.
Right.
They just, what was it? Breonna was just not too long ago. Breonna Taylor?
Yeah, Breonna Taylor, yes.
Not too long ago. the young gentleman jogging. You know, there's so many, and that's the problem too. Why we gotta remember all these? Who was it? This would have. Come on,
Right.
come
So
on.
it's so many it's so many people that's lost their lives.
Right.
To,
And just recent, that boy and girl college student in Atlanta, two officers were fired. Two African American.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Earlier. Yeah.
I just,
were you?
Yeah. And just crazy. They lost their job instantly. The mayor wasn't having it. Instantly.
But that's what I'm saying. We got to worry about the other races. Why are our own people fighting our own people? Why are we attacking our Uncle Tommy is selling out? Why did those Black officers deem it necessary? Those were Black college students in their cars. They were out at the protesting areas or what have you, but they were in a car. They were not walking. The video I seen, they were just trying to ease their way on down the street. And here they come rushing the car, busting out windows, tasing him several times, dragging her out. And it's Black officers? Really?
It was very
I was appalled and pissed all over again.
Those young people, yes, when they were interviewed, they were like, they thought they were going to die. Imagine. Now, you know, when the police get on the side of me or whatever, I'm like, because it's not like before. You know, just because we're women, oh no, it don't matter.
Oh, it don't matter, because I saw a video of them taking down a woman like she was a damn man, like literally swinging her, you know, and I'm thinking like, we women don't mean nothing. It really doesn't matter. But I will say, if I pull over by the police, my hands stay on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I'm not being belligerent or disrespectful or anything, but I will keep my hands up so they can see it.
Well, sure, that's smart.
Yeah, because you don't want to do like, you know, any, you know, quick movements or anything, especially nowadays. And people have gotten smart, even though the cops have cameras on their dashboard and on their uniform.
The person.
It's best for you to, as soon as you get pulled over, go on your phone,
Start recording,
so you can have evidence of your own, just in case, because you can't take anything for granted at this time.
and at the rate we're going, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna need it, so you better start recording. You know, it's just, I'm sick to my stomach, and I'm so happy, like I said, and just pleasantly pleased to see the world come together. And it's remarkable. And we got them all arrested.
Right.
We got that 3rd degree down to 2nd, which should be 1st.
It should be 1st, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but we're making strides, and so we need speakers, because now that the protests are done, now that we've made a ruckus, now we're going to do peaceful things, right? We had to get their attention, act crazy.
Right.
So now everything's peaceful. Now we need people to speak and to get some laws changed and get some things moving. We want to be the intelligent people that we are. This is the reason why they're so scared, and they want us to be inferior when they know we're the superior. Well, I won't go there, but we're all equal. See what I'm saying? Every race can do that. It's retarded. We're all human. It's the human race. But the white man is scared of the Black man, and I don't understand why. Because we can do as much as you can. You shouldn't be worried. That's cool. That's a good thing. Why are you trying to put and keep people down? You got necks on all of us, and elbows and feet, and you got everything on us. You're trying to hold us down, and we're not having it anymore.
And I would say there's some white people that's totally against this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I heard a few of them speak about
it,
and you know, therefore
equality,
Black Lives Matter. Because what makes me mad, I'm sorry, I hate
Say
all lives matter. We're not talking about all lives. This is not about all lives.
Not right now.
All lives are not getting killed by the police. This is about Black lives. Let's stick to the issue at hand here. We
don't
know
try to generalize it.
But this is about Black lives.
We know all lives matter, of course. But whose lives are being jeopardized right now and killed, but one by one, knocked off? Whose? Not white. So we know all lives matter. But all lives can't matter until Black lives matter. Until, like, we got to correct this first. So I appreciate all of our non-Black, brown people who are with the movement because they just know what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Because it could be any nationality. It could be any race that one race wants to be superior over. It doesn't work like that. It's not. They've been doing that forever. It's over. It's a wrap. You know, and the killing and taking the lives. You George Floyd, that was one too many. Now we've had many. May they rest in peace. You know, Trayvon, he wasn't even killed by an officer, but yet it still had to do with prejudice.
Race. It was involved in Trayvon.
Like, yeah, so, you know, it just needs to stop. It's unnecessary. Black on black crime, brown on brown crime, white on white crime, all of it. What's up? You know, this is 2020. 2020. We have vision though this year. We have clear vision this year. It is 2020.
Yeah.
All this stuff going on, we can see clearly now.
Right.
Racism is real.
And that's why I feel like our people need to start becoming more interested in entrepreneurship, because the more things like this happen, right? I don't want to go to the nail shop, even though I need my nails done, because I will go to a Black person's nail shop before I go to, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Because I'm sorry, we are their biggest market. This is how they make their money. The hair shops, how many times have you seen a Black person own a hair shop?
Quite a bit. A lot,
but do we go to them?
Right.
Are they around the corner? Around the corner?
Yeah.
No.
You know, and I don't want to give my money anymore. I'm sorry, until I start seeing them stand up for Black Lives Matter or represent something because you love our Black money. Sorry.
And again, we have vision. We can see clearly. Support our own businesses. Start your own business as a minority, right? Start your own stuff, and we support our own stuff. You will see the power is in numbers, right? You will see that they will know.
True. Right, that is so true. I mean, invest your money, put your money in a Black-owned bank. You know, we all need to look into that. You know, Black-owned bank.
Let's talk about Black Wall Street, right? Black Wall Street was burnt down by the KKK because Black people were becoming too influential at the time. Okay, they didn't want us to have nothing.
Still don't, but yeah.
And they still don't. So that's why I'm not mad about, things getting burnt down. So what? Sorry, so what?
Drastic things.
We got to be smart enough to create and spend money in our community. Don't be so quick to spend money somewhere else.
Right. That is so true. That is so true. And we have people on a high social media platform crying because Gucci burned down.
That's what I said. When I seen that video, I said, wait a minute, no, don't do that. Don't cry. Gucci's okay. Okay, we're losing lives out here in these streets.
Don't be okay forever, okay?
There's a issue going on. Is she crying for George Floyd's death, or is she crying for a Gucci Mane store getting burnt down? Which one is it? which one is more important? Priorities are messed up.
Yeah, but you know what? Watching his memorial was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
I like my favorite part in the memorial was when they gave the 8 minutes,
Right.
you know, silence, you know, that when he was down there, you know, like dying, everybody just stood up and just, it was beautiful, you know?
Right. And I think Al Sharpton,
Yeah.
I enjoy listening to Al speak. I totally enjoy because he made some great points in his eulogy to George Floyd. I thought it was really beautiful, and it was very emotional. It was very emotional. I got teary eyed looking at it because, you know, for the same reasons, you know, everybody got teary eyed. It was just very touching. He had a beautiful service.
But you know what? George is making a difference. You know, he's in heaven where we all want to be one day. You know, when we pass away, he's resting. He's happy now, but he has made change.
Absolutely. This is history in the making. We are witnessing it. We are experiencing it. Right. And yeah, he definitely did. He was the cherry on top. Okay.
Most definitely.
We've had enough. Yeah. So,
it's been a rough year. I think,
and we're only in June.
And we're only in June.
Yeah,
it's been a rough year.
Wow, I can't another. Yes, I can't take another. You know?
So what do you ladies think about, you know, with the protest, and do you think there's going to be a surge in coronavirus? Because like it didn't just disappear. It didn't just go away. And my thing is, it's like, damned if we do, damned if we don't. We have to get out there and protest, but I'm concerned with all the lives that might be in jeopardy and all the cases, new cases of corona that we may have in lieu of having a protest, because these idiots decide to take George Floyd's life and create all this drama in the midst of a pandemic. Like, what else can go wrong? The economy is all messed up. Everybody out of work. You got a pandemic. You're out here killing folks, you know, for no damn reason, and creating a racial war. And it just, you got a wacko as a president, and it's like, I don't know. I just say stay prayed up, because it's only June, and I'm just, I just it gets better, because I don't, what else can happen?
Yeah, me too, I really do. But you know, we're moving into summer now, and you know, the corona hates the heat. So, but one thing, the bad thing about everything is that, you know, everyone is not, a lot of people are not following social distancing.
Right.
So,
but you said the heat is going to kill it. They're not following social distancing with the protests, because you can't. You got
in a few months. Like I said, it's getting hot, so the weather is changing, and all this social.
But we've already had protests, so
and getting hot. Right, and then when the months change, and then we go into the winter and stuff, those states that are like seasons for, you know, the season states, then it's gonna all, you know, it might just be like a trickle effect all over again, you know, because a lot of people are gonna get infected if they just keep up what they're doing now. You know,
well, they said it's supposed to be a combination of the flu, when the flu virus, you know, flu season, supposed to have something to do with the flu. So a new strain, actually, I think I heard. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like you said, we just gotta keep
pray on it.
2020. We just gotta stay prayed up, keep God first.
Just stay prayed up. Make sure, you know, you guys out there is taking your vitamin C, and you know, strengthening your immune system, you know, and living life, and just be
comfortable. And love. Get rid of the hate. Get rid of it. Abolish it. It's over. That's not hate. It doesn't help any of us. It's all about love.
show love. We have time to get it together because we all have a date. You know, at the end of the day, we all have a date, and God is just just signs. Get it together. A lot of people out there, could they say if they die right now, are they going to be going to heaven? You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
We have time. All this disaster stuff that's happening. That was like what our video was about. Our other video about unity. Stop all the hate and hating. Love on each other.
And the vindictiveness, and even if someone does you wrong, because people do, or if you think they've done you wrong, just don't waste your time trying to get back at someone. Let God or fate or karma handle it. Relax, move forward, because you know what? When you start to attack people and do things, it comes back to you. It's karma. It's gonna come back. So anyone that does me wrong or have ever done me wrong, I just, okay, you chalk it up as a loss. You cry, you get over it, you cuss, you do whatever, and you move on. You don't go try to do vindictive things. I think that's taking it to another level. Yeah.
Right. And it ages you.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you all type of wrinkles.
Yeah,
just hateful all the time. It takes a lot of energy to be hateful.
It really does.
Less energy to be loving, and always have a smile on your face and be inviting. You know how tired it is to always all the time? That's tiring. Your face gonna get stuck like that. So basically what we're saying is, protect yourself, stay prayed up, keep God first, or whoever you pray to first, and enjoy your life. 2020 is a year, and I think this is what I think, though.
I don't like it. I don't like 2020. I'm just going to
say 2020 is on some BS, but I think this is the Lord's way of clearing out some BS.
You're right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's his way, and he's trying to clear out, because believe me, he's coming back. He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Get ready.
Yes. We have time. Just get it together. Love on one another.
And I say rest in peace to everybody who's getting hurt out there, who is standing on the front lines, risking their lives to make a change. That's just,
we got doctors and nurses and stuff dying because they're on the front lines with the coronavirus.
Yes, you are our heroes.
Our first responders.
They are our heroes. Just imagine, ladies, if we didn't have them.
Right.
If they all said, just imagine if they all said, "Oh, we're not doing this."
Right. I agree.
God bless George Floyd and his family and all of the other ones that we've lost recently over these past few years. It's been quite a few people, and we don't want to forget about them. George he was just the
last straw. He was the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. After that, we was done.
It was rap.
It was a wrap. Okay.
Period. No, I'm saying.
It was a wrap.
Yeah.
And I want to say something real quick before we end this show. I saw on the news they had Tupac's picture on the news, and in 92-ish, circa, correct me if I'm wrong, circa 1992, 93-ish, maybe, he had a lawsuit against the LAPD for them choking him, putting him in a chokehold.
Wow.
Situation. And this is in the early 90s, and this was going against Tupac versus the LAPD. And he was trying to talk about it back in the early 90s.
Right, because we had Rodney King in the 90s too.
We had Rodney King. Also, the Rodney King riots, I remember I was little when Rodney King happened, right? I was little, right? I was so vocal My elementary school teacher kicked me out the classroom because I was talking about Rodney King, and I had a point to make.
Whoa.
I got kicked out the classroom, had to pull a card, okay, because I was very vocal as a child, okay?
Right.
Right? Because I knew wrong is wrong and right is right. And I still feel the same way today. And the riots that happened with Rodney King, you know, because of that situation with them, and mind you, those officers, they never got prosecuted. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This was bigger than Rodney King.
I know.
Right?
I know.
This was huge around the world.
Right.
You hear people standing up and protesting around the world.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes. The world needs to come together. It's time. It's that time. We can no longer ignore it.
Kill the world.
It can no longer be ignored. It can no longer be ignored. I don't care what color, creed, race you are. It cannot be ignored. We've all seen the tape, and I'm just happy because it's been some tears shed, you know, and some just your whole mood and your whole aura, everything is down. Your spirit is down because you just feel hopeless at a point. And just to be able to smile a little bit in regards to the situation because we're moving forward, it feels good to see the people come together, to see justice being served. And I just hope we can just keep it going and don't stop. Let's just keep it going, make change, vote, and let's just do the dang thing, y'all.
And make sure to vote.
One race.
Right. Amen.
Okay. Don't cry about change if you're not getting out there voting.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Hey.
Okay, with all that being said, thank you. Donna, you taking us out?
Okay. Okay, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all our social media platforms. I'm Donna from The Real Donna D on Instagram.
And my name is Dina Felice, Dina's_closet on IG.
And it's your girl, Deanna, also known as Real Brick House Body on Instagram. And we are
the Triple
D's.
Join us next time.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.